lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Lori, and if you're not new, you probably are like, girl, where the heck have you been? Hello. And you are entirely right. I know, I've been missing and life has been so crazy. If you guys follow my vlog channel, then you would know that we have been going to the doctor like crazy. I actually just started vlogging our baby journey, if you will, over on the vlog channel, which is called My Lovely Texas Life. I will link it down below so you guys can go check it out. So yeah, we've been really preoccupied with going to the doctor, procedures, diagnosis, all that stuff that's been going on with us struggling to have a baby is all over on the vlog channel. I am filming the whole journey, like the diagnosis, the feelings, the emotions, like it's real like heavy stuff. And I'm definitely feeling a little bit more vulnerable on that channel because I like to think myself as a strong person. I don't really cry a lot, but it's been really emotional talking about it over there for some reason. I don't know. It's just been like I've been opening up and being vulnerable, which if you guys know me in real life, you guys are gonna be like, what? So yeah, that's what that vlog channel is about right now. We've also been vlogging like little trips that we're taking and stuff like that, so it's really fun over there on the vlog channel. I've really been enjoying the vlogging. I don't know why. I feel like it's kind of like less pressure for some reason over on the vlog channel. But it's been really fun. If you guys want to follow our baby journey and just our life in general, definitely subscribe to the vlog channel. But today on this channel, today's video is going to be homeowners tips and what I've learned. I'm really excited because I could talk about this all day. I'm probably gonna do like, I don't know how many tips I'm gonna do right now, like I think 5 or 7, but I could probably do more if you guys want. So thumbs up this video if you like videos like this so I can know. But yeah, let's get started with this video. Being a homeowner is real deal Holyfield. Like, it's not just the glitz and glam of like decorating a house, but it's like a lot of stuff that goes into it. I tell Daryl all the time, like, let's just get an apartment again and live that like freedom life. Because when you have a house, it's so many different things that you have to think about other than just buying a house. Like the buying a house process is crazy in itself. I have made videos on that too. I'll list them down below. So this video is actually in partnership with Pulse. If you guys have never heard of Pulse, you guys, this is legit like the best company ever. So let me tell you a little story. As a homeowner, things like this happen all the time. And this was like one of the craziest things as a homeowner that we've dealt with so far. Well, one of them, because there's been quite a few. But this time, Daryl was taking out the trash cans on trash day, and he came upstairs and was like, the garage almost fell on top of me. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, the garage came off its hinge. And I was like, I didn't understand what he was saying. I was just like, the garage fell? Like, what do you mean? I was freaking out so much. We actually tried to fix it ourselves, to be honest. We tried to fix the garage door ourselves because I'm cheap and we're DIYers. So I was like, we got this. Didn't work out at all. I immediately looked up like garage repair on the internet. I found this company called Pulse. And this was such a cool experience. I had no idea like how easy it would be to get someone out here. And I know I always say like I wish I lived in the 90s. I miss the simplistic life of like the 90s and the early 2000s. But stuff like this makes me so happy that we live in 2019 because it was the easiest thing ever. So Pulse does all types of home appliances. They fix refrigerators, they fix washer and dryers, they fix your smartphones, they fix iPads, and they fix garage door openers, which I was so excited about. So it was the easiest thing to do. You literally go on the website and you type in what you need fixed. It gives you an estimate. You just put in what time you need them to be there. I want to say our guy got here around 8 in the morning, which was so amazing. And they fixed it. It was really professional. The contractor will have an app where you pay on their phone and you just sign off, and that's it, guys. It literally was the best thing ever because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to go through garage repairman after repairman after repairman to try and get the best deal, to get the best bet. And they actually give you the best prices. So I was so impressed with their service. I actually reached out to them and said, you guys, let's make a video together because I am so impressed with this. I had no idea that Pulse existed, but I'm so glad that Pulse came to the rescue. It was the easiest most just amazing thing ever. Like, it seriously was. And if you guys ever deal with anything that's home related that's just freaking you out and they cover it, I definitely recommend going with them. So thank you so much to Post for partnering with me on this video. I stand by them 100%, guys. I will link them down below so you guys can go check them out because they are literally a homeowner's just dream, for real. So one of the next tips I have is something that I feel like if you live, well, it can work either way. If you live in the city or in the suburbs or in the country, I say to get pest control. I don't want to jinx ourselves, but we haven't had issues with bugs that much in the house. Like, this whole area was all fields. So we've been having problems with scorpions in this area. Like, when we first moved, there were scorpions like crazy, but we've only had one in the house. Once again, I don't want to jinx ourselves. But our other neighbors always say they have so many scorpions in their house. Like, our neighbor next door, they probably have killed, like, I want to say 30 scorpions in their house, which is so scary because they have little babies and kids, and oh my gosh, like, it freaks me out. But we've had pest control since day one up in this piece. Like, I was not playing. There's little field mice, scorpions, all types of stuff back there that I'm just like, no, I don't want any of that. So we paid the 70 bucks a month. They come spray twice a month, and I just feel like it's worth it, to be honest. I feel like it's so important. Like, I don't want to have bugs and spiders. I don't know how big the spiders are back there. We have snakes here. We have wildlife. Like, we literally live, it's like wildlife. We've seen like wild pigs running. We've seen foxes, snakes. Like, there's all types of stuff around here, and I'm not playing with that. So pest control is definitely something that I recommend. Make it part of your monthly mortgage. That's what I do. I account that for the mortgage when I do the budget, just because it's that important. So I definitely recommend doing that. So this next tip is going to be pretty obvious coming from me, but DIY your house. DIYing has been the best part of this home ownership that I honestly can think of. It's been so much fun DIYing this house with Daryl, and seeing our house become a home and seeing the vision of what I wanted to come to life. Because when we first bought this house, I didn't want this house. I told Daryl, like, I don't like it, but Daryl said, like, let's buy it. It's a good investment, which it has been. We literally bought this house as an investment property, even though it was brand new, but this area is really nice. So Daryl said, like, we'll get equity really fast with this neighborhood. Let's just do it. And I was like, fine. But we legit have made this house into like a home that I love. I have had so much fun DIYing this house, and that's like the best part of home ownership to me, is DIYing your house, painting, doing little DIYs, just making the house into a home. So if you've been thinking about doing it but you're scared, you guys, like, Daryl and I were super amateurs. Like, we did not know what we were doing. And even our DIYs aren't perfect, but they are so much fun and they bring in so much character to the house. DIY doesn't have to be perfect. I'm sure when we sell this house, the people that buy this house are gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. They're not gonna look at the little small things that are imperfect, because even when you buy a house, go around your house, I can guarantee you, you will find some imperfect stuff. The walls are probably uneven. There's probably some caulking messed up in the tile. Like, that's just the way it works. So don't be so hard on yourself. If you want to DIY, just go and do it. And I promise you guys will have so much fun and create so many amazing memories. So this next one resorts back to when I was talking about pest control. When our neighbors were saying like there were scorpions all over their house, I was freaking out. So what I started to do was I started to go around with a caulking gun, and I started sealing any little holes that I saw that were missed. And that's what I'm saying. This was a brand new house, and there are still caulking spots that were missed that they did not think to fix, or I don't know what. For example, like behind our sink, there was it's like a little, I don't even know what it's called, but there's just this cap that covers the hole for the drain, and it was open, and you can see like things could fit through there. And I was like, oh heck no, that's not gonna happen. So I caulked it, and the scorpion that we found was upstairs in our closet. Like, oh. And I started looking around, and I noticed the carpet where like the door frame is, there was a hole where the carpet and the door frame was, and it was a really large hole, like to where obviously the scorpion came through. And I was like, oh heck no. So I sealed it like crazy, and I just sealed all of the perimeter of anywhere that I saw that could be a hole, because that's where the bugs get in through. You just never know. So I definitely recommend going through your house with a little caulking gun and just seal those suckers up. That really helped us, and we haven't really dealt with bugs, like I said, and I'm pretty sure it has to do with also the pest control, but I definitely recommend doing those two things. The next thing that I think is important as a homeowner is a Ring doorbell. You guys, I have loved our Ring doorbell. We recently got it maybe 6 months. I can't remember, but ever since we got it, it's been life-changing. I love it because I am a very paranoid person in general. So when we go out on vacation and stuff like that, I always want to know what's going on in the house, make sure everything's okay. You can always check on it on your app, so it works out perfectly. But yeah, a Ring doorbell, I definitely recommend. And getting those Ring floodlights, we haven't gotten those yet, but I do want to get them. But I definitely recommend getting a Ring doorbell. I know a lot of people wonder if it's even worth it. I personally think it is, just for a peace of mind more than anything. And the Ring doorbell that we have is, I think it's the one that was $99. It's the cheaper version, but I definitely think it's worth it. Another privacy tip I have is to get a lock for your fence on the side. A lot of people don't do that for some reason, but I don't like that it's so easy for people to walk through. And I know this is probably, like I said, I'm very paranoid, but I know this was probably the wind. But I remember a couple times when it was really windy, the door would open and I was just like, wait, who's been back there? I don't like that. Like, it's a paranoia thing I have. But it could have been the wind, but it could not have been the wind. So I got a lock for the side fence just because nobody can get through there. If somebody needs to get, like, when Pest Control comes, I will go and lock it myself and I'll lock it back up when they leave. But I don't play with that. So I definitely think a lock for your side fence will be super protective, and people don't really realize like how important it is to lock all of your doors, not just the ones into your house, but also the ones into your backyard, because they can easily break in through the back, break in a window. They're not seen. It could be easier for that. So definitely recommend that. The last tip I have is to have an emergency fund. I know this is pretty basic and I'm pretty sure you guys will be like, well, duh, but you should definitely have an emergency fund for all types of things that could happen in your house, whether it be a garage that falls, or we had a leak one time when we first moved in here. Thank God we were still in warranty, but our upstairs shower was leaking down and it created a whole like mess in the living room, and it almost got on my brand new couches, but it didn't. Thank God. I would have gone crazy. But stuff like that happens when you're a homeowner. I definitely miss not dealing with that when you're in an apartment, because if something happens, you just call the maintenance man and they come fix it for you. So this is definitely stuff you have to fix on your own, out of your own pocket sometimes. Okay, so my camera died. But what I was saying was to always have an emergency fund, because you just never know what can happen. And it is so important to make sure that you do have at least, I'd say $1,000 saved, just a way to where you cannot touch it and you know that it's for house stuff. So if the water heater breaks, if a refrigerator breaks, if a dishwasher leaks, like, you just never know what can happen. And a lot of the times it could be with the warranty for the appliances, but you just never know. So I definitely recommend having an emergency fund. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So if you guys like videos like this with homeowner tips, make sure you give it a thumbs up so I can do more videos like this. I can probably do a lot more, guys, if you guys want, because I have so many different tips that I have gone through myself with this house, or just in general, just hacks and stuff like that with home ownership. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe down below. I know I have not been uploading videos, but I promise you guys I will be on it, and I have a lot more videos to come. So make sure you subscribe down below, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. It's at My Lovely Texas Home. I have missed you guys so much. I just want to thank you guys for your support, and I know that I have been missing, and I know a lot of you guys are always wondering where I am. But 2018 was so crazy, and I feel like it's kind of coming into 2019 a little bit, with all this like baby stuff and the baby journey and stuff like that. And I've been so preoccupied with that, which I know you guys will understand, because I know a lot of you guys are like, let's go, let's have a baby. So we definitely are on the path to a baby. So like I said, if you guys want to follow that baby journey, make sure you subscribe to the vlog channel. I will link it down below, or at the end of this video, you guys can go click the videos and go watch and see what's been going on. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for your support and your love. You guys are so amazing, and I love you guys so much. And yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.